Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sophia. I know it's been forever, but I'm back, kind of. So had to spit out my gum because we don't want no chewing noises. I decided that I'm going to just rant, frustrations, problems, rant everything today because why not? You guys are my therapists and I'm in therapy. I feel like I've been out forever. I was thinking I actually made a video about 2 months ago, but I never put it out. But anyway, today I decided to spice this up by bringing a bottle. Oh, by the way, I received this from a friend of mine. Shout out to Ada. You're awesome. Thank you very much. I feel like I would be too serious if I don't drink wine. Woo! Wine and chat. Since my life is going to shit, might as well drink it away, right? Cheers. Clink. I was gonna make some notes, but I feel like, you know what, this should come from my heart. So I just made like basic, what do you call it? I haven't even drank and I can't remember anything again. I just made basic like points that will kind of lead me to each situation or topic. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of updates about my life. There's nothing really like major, you know, there's no major anything. I'm still the same. I am pretty much just existing. Nothing bad is happening, nothing great is happening. I'm grateful, you know, I'm alive, I'm well, things are going okay. But my life is kind of dead right now. I feel like I have to answer this question because everybody keeps saying, why do I keep changing my name on Instagram or on YouTube or whatever? It's my page. I can do whatever I want with it. Why aren't you changing your name? Exactly. Tea right now, well, it's actually Softy because I'm a softie. Literally and figuratively and technically, in all ways, forms, shapes, I'm a softie. So we're gonna go with that. And yeah, my middle name starts with T, ends with a Y, so it just makes sense. Back to what I'm doing in my life. Nothing. I don't know. I feel like I would like to stay delusional and, you know, probably like just be like, oh, I'm 24 forever or 23 forever or whatever. But how long can I live in delusion? I can only be delusional for so long, you know, because this is the age I thought I was gonna be in a serious relationship. I was probably gonna like have, you know, started, I don't know, and I don't know if it's where I live, but like I don't talk to people. Nobody talks to me. I just wake up, work, go sleep, eat, attend party. Like, if you know me, I'm down to be outside all day every day. But it's like there's nothing to turn up to again. Like I'm just like, I'm fine with turning up, but it's just like thinking, oh, I'll meet somebody, but I'm not meeting anybody. Like nobody likes me, and that's fine. And if they do, they like me enough to just keep it surface level. Nobody wants to be serious. Like, I wouldn't say nobody likes me, I take that back, but I feel like nobody wants to be serious. Everybody's so like for the streets. Guys aren't trying to settle down. I would like to be with a Nigerian like myself, but it's so hard because what I expect, they are not. So am I supposed to just be one of those ladies that's just like, okay, you know what, let's just go with this, you know? Because I feel like I'm not trying to go in footsteps that people I know went in. Does that make sense? I don't know if there's a right time, you know, do you understand? Like, I feel like I'm still very young. I shouldn't be thinking about marriage. I feel like I need to just think about making money. Speaking of making money, I just would like to be a singer so bad, but I don't know if it's laziness or just lack of motivation. I haven't put out any like songs or covers. I know one or two people that have invited me to their studio, but guys are weird. And then there's one that I'm like asking for help from because I know he's gonna be cool, but like I'm not a writer. Like I don't know how to write music because I only have certain life events. I'm not gonna be writing about love, love, love all the time. No, I'm not gonna do that. Or heartbreak, heartbreak, heartbreak. I don't want to be a Celine Dion. I want to be a fucking Rihanna. You know what I mean? At some point, I would just really like to take music seriously, and and seeing people like Thames, Aya Star, Fave, I think that's her name, just a bunch of them like just doing things. I feel like it's like, okay, these people are around my age category. I'm kind of in between. Aya is younger than me, Thames is older. Now that I have the time and the age and the chance and the, I feel like I could do something with myself right now, but I'm not, you know, especially in this day and age where I can just put something out myself. You know what I mean? But maybe I need to push myself a little harder. I feel like this is the time for me to literally like go for it. Because sometimes I'll look at videos, I'll be like, oh my god, Rihanna was like 23 at this time and she was doing it this big. Or Beyonce was 23 at the time and she was doing this big. Or Thames was like my age when she had started taking music seriously, before like 3-4 years, when she, you know, I could be something. I'm just not trying enough or harder. Or I think I'm also afraid of like failing. As far, I'm not the kind of person that sings like I don't have that. That's not my style. I'm more like an amare. I'm more of like a, I feel like I could be like a star slash Thames vibes, but I don't want to be like anybody. I want to be myself, and I'm having a hard time accepting the kind of music I would like to make. I'm like, if I can't accept it, then how will Nigerians accept it? Like, will they like it? You know? But then again, I haven't tried, so that part I'm working on. Updates, my relationship, I'm still single. Relationship would not count those ones as relationships. I really wouldn't. Like, it wasn't anything. Yeah, I might need some work done on myself personally, like as a human being. Like, I feel like I'm a good person, I believe I am, but I feel like I have more work to do when it comes to like being in a relationship or having friends or any of that. Like, I feel like, yeah. Speaking of friendships, I feel like I'm done with that bullshit. Like, I try, been there, done that. It was great while it lasted. Let's just stay there. We move. Now I'm learning that when somebody says something you're uncomfortable with or you don't like, you're supposed to immediately check that. Like, immediately no. Cause I don't care. Yeah, immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately no. We're not doing that. It's not happening. That's not happening. That's not working. So in my mind, I'm just like, I have never really done that because I've always been scared that, oh, if I like say something, like this person might not want to be my friend again, or they might not like me again. But I feel like sometimes you just need to let them know, like, don't fuck with me like that, because yeah, it's not happening. And other times I would rather not give like energy to that kind of thing, you know, except it's a serious thing, then I'll say something. But if it's something that is like but then again, I realize, because I'm so passive when it comes to like things like that, that's how it builds up. The disrespect builds up, and then next thing you know, it's like, but I mean, I'm not saying, I've had good friends, I'm not perfect, I'm not exactly the best person. I feel like I'm learning about myself, and I feel like I can take accountability if I'm wrong. But then again, people don't talk in this day and age. Some friends cannot call you and be like, oh, you know, well, this thing you did is, I didn't like it, is wrong. They don't say that. They just like talk shit behind your back with people that you think are friends, are your people. And then I don't know, like, I feel like I've never been that kind of person, you know. I don't thrive off of being that kind of person that talks shit about people. I feel like people like that scare me, and I would literally like run away from you because I'm petrified. Because if you can do this to somebody that is your friend, then you can do this to me. I'm not with, yeah, it's a no for me. I don't care what people say that, oh, you shouldn't expect anybody to, you know, be like this because you're like this. But I feel like that differs when it comes to friendship. I feel like that kind of differs. I feel like you're supposed to stand up for your sister or your friend. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like after I turned 24, I started like having this fear of being one of those women that are like, you know, alone. And I'm not like, I'm kind of one of those people that don't like being alone. Not that it's I feel like the psychology thing online is that, oh, if you don't like being on your own, you hate yourself. I don't mind being on my own. The problem is I just want to do something, and sometimes it's scary to do things alone. And if I learn how to do that on my own, then I'm not gonna need anybody, like, ever. I already don't need anybody. So imagine me like actually learning how to do shit by myself, like go out on my own, meeting people on my, doing things on my own. I'm not gonna want anybody, and then I'm gonna get used to it, and then it's gonna be hard for anybody to like come into my life, especially now. Another thing is like I'm not around majority of my family, so sometimes it gets tiring to just be alone. It's annoying. Sometimes you go for worse options. If 18-year-old me saw me now, I feel like she would be proud of me, but she'd be like, damn girl, like you went out with this guy, or you like you're hanging out with these kinds of people. Nobody's perfect, no man is an island, but I need to do better with the company I keep for sure. And I feel like right now I'll be able to get Leonardo Dicaprio. But once I turn 25, he's gonna discard me. He's gonna be like, yeah, you're old now.
Have you heard the wild conspiracy theory about Leonardo DiCaprio? The one that says he only dates women under the age of 25, and when they turn 25, he's done with them?
I don't know, I feel like that's a legit fear. I can't worry about the future. I can only worry about now. I'm a little bit like freaked out about one or two things, but I feel like God got me. I feel like I'm gonna be fine. Cheers to the alcoholism and the alcoholic that I'm becoming. Clink. I might have to be more open because my options are dwindling as per, I mean, yeah, I'm still young and stuff, but I feel like I might have to branch outside my race or my culture because it's not coming out the way it's supposed to. That's just all I have to say. I feel like they're not happening. The pressure is getting worse. I'm barely grown. I'm not going to teach another grown up what to and I got my heart chopped up, broken and torn and thrown in the fire. And I feel like right now I'm just taking a break, and if I was going to entertain someone, it would have to be somebody that I know, like, okay, this person in the long run, like, you would be just an amazing person, someone that's on the same page with me. So I feel like instead of taking myself to the same places I always do, I still will, but less of that, more of like a new vibe now. So like a new circle of friends, a new type of culture, a new type of mindsets, you know, people that you can trust and that you can keep as lifelong friends. Now that might not go as smoothly, but I feel like a change might help. If I'm doing the same thing over and over again and the results are the same and just not working, then at some point I'm going to have to like branch out.
Wow, the pressure is getting worse.
And thank you guys for watching my video. That's pretty much it, because my camera is giving me a hard time. Like, share, subscribe, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, have a blessed, great day, week, month, year, life. Deuces.